Mark, can I share one of my biggest social fears?
Of course. What is it?
Honestly, standing in a room full of people, knowing I should start a conversation, but having absolutely no idea what to say.
That painful, awkward silence.
Yes, and the longer I stand there, the worse it feels. My mind just freezes.
And then the overthinking begins. What if I say something silly? What if they're not interested? What if my English isn't good enough?
Exactly, that's exactly it.
Well, today we're going to fix that. We'll show you how to start conversations in English, naturally, confidently, and without pressure.
Because small talk doesn't have to feel intimidating. In fact, it's much simpler than you think. Hello, English learners, and welcome back to the Daily Dose podcast, your safe space for learning practical, real-life English. I'm Julia.
And I'm Mark. We're really glad you're joining us today.
Maybe you've been in this situation before, at work, at school, or at a social event, standing quietly because you're not sure how to begin a conversation in English.
Or maybe you want to network, build friendships, or simply feel more confident socially, but that first sentence feels impossible to say.
If that sounds familiar, this episode is for you. Small talk isn't a personality trait, it's a skill, and every skill can be learned.
Here's what we'll cover today. Why small talk feels challenging. A simple 3-step formula for starting conversations. Over 20 practical conversation starters for different situations. How to keep a conversation flowing naturally. Common mistakes and how to avoid them. Role-play practice, workplace, party, and cafe scenarios. A short mini-quiz. Repeat after me speaking practice. A short mini-quiz. Repeat after me speaking practice, key vocabulary in our word tour, and finally, a 7-day small talk challenge.
And as always, we'll keep everything clear, slow, and judgment-free. This is a space to practice and grow.
So let's begin with an honest question. Why does small talk feel so difficult?
Before we give you the solutions, let's understand the problem. Why is starting a conversation in English so stressful?
Reason number 1, fear of judgment. You're afraid people will think your English isn't good enough, or that you'll say something stupid.
Yes, and that fear makes your brain freeze. You overthink every word before you say it.
Reason number 2, you don't have a plan. Most people wait for the perfect thing to say, but perfection doesn't exist. You just need something simple to start.
Exactly. You don't need a brilliant opening line, you just need a normal one.
Reason number 3, cultural differences. In some cultures, talking to strangers is normal. In others, it's uncomfortable, so you might feel like you're breaking a rule.
Yes, but in English-speaking environments, especially work, networking events, and social gatherings, small talk is expected. It's how people connect.
So the first mindset shift is this. Small talk is not a test. It's just a bridge, a way to connect with someone even for a few minutes.
And you don't need perfect grammar or big vocabulary. You need to be friendly, clear, and present. I want to share something embarrassing. A few years ago, I went to a networking event for work. I was so excited.
What happened?
I walked in, everyone was talking, laughing, holding drinks, and I just stood there, alone, staring at my phone, pretending to be busy.
The classic look busy so no one thinks you're awkward move.
Yes, I wanted to talk to people, but I didn't know how to start. I kept thinking, what do I say? What if they ignore me?
So what did you do?
I finally walked up to someone and said, "Hi, I'm Maya. This is my first time here." And you know what? She smiled and said, "Me too. I'm so nervous."
See, she was nervous too.
Exactly. And that taught me something important. Everyone feels awkward at first. The person who speaks first is just the brave one.
And that brave person can be you, starting today. All right, here's the formula that always works. 3 simple steps.
I'm ready.
Step 1, greeting plus observation. Start with a friendly greeting and a simple observation about the situation.
Like what?
Hey, I don't think we've met. I'm Leo. Hi there, that's a great jacket.
So you're just making a simple, friendly comment about what's around you.
Exactly. It's not deep, it's just a door opener.
Step 2. Ask an open question. After your greeting, ask a question that requires more than yes or no.
Examples. How do you know the host? What brings you here today? Have you been to this place before? How's your day going?
Open questions keep the conversation moving. The other person has to give you more than one word.
When they answer, listen. Really listen. Then ask a follow-up question or share something related.
Yes, this is where the real conversation happens. Don't just wait for your turn to talk, actually engage with what they say.
Example. Them, I'm here for the conference. You, oh cool, what session are you most excited about?
And just like that, you're having a real conversation.
Now, let's give you specific openers for different situations.
Situation 1. At work, colleagues, meetings. Hi, I don't think we've officially met. I'm Maya. How's your week going so far? Have you worked here long? What are you working on these days? Did you catch the meeting earlier?
Situation 2. At a party or social event. Hi, how do you know? Host's name. This place is nice, right? Have you tried the food yet? What brings you here today? I love your shoes. Where'd you get them?
Situation 3. At a coffee shop or waiting in line. This line is long today, huh? Do you come here often? What do you usually order? Have you tried their item? Nice weather today, right?
Situation 4. Networking events or conferences. Hi, I'm Leo. What brings you to this event? Have you been to one of these before? What do you do for work? Are you enjoying the event so far? Which session are you most excited about?
See, none of these are complicated. They're just friendly, normal questions.
Exactly. Pick 3 that feel natural to you. Practice them. Make them yours. I used to be terrible at small talk. I'd sit in cafes, see interesting people, and just stay silent.
What changed?
One day, I was waiting for my coffee. The person next to me had a book I recognized, and I just said, "Hey, is that a good book?"
And?
She smiled and said, "Yes, have you read it?" And we talked for 10 minutes. It was easy, natural, fun.
That's the magic of small talk. It doesn't have to be deep. It just has to be real.
Exactly. And now I do it all the time. Bus stops, elevators, events, because I know most people are happy to talk. They're just waiting for someone to start.
Starting is one thing, but what if the conversation dies after 2 sentences?
Great question. Here are 5 ways to keep it going.
Tip 1. Use follow-up questions. Don't just nod. Ask more. Them. I work in marketing. You. Oh, cool. What kind of marketing?
Tip 2. Share something related. Connect your experience to theirs. Them. I'm learning Spanish. You. That's awesome. I'm learning English. How long have you been studying?
Tip 3. Use tell me more phrases. That sounds interesting. Tell me more. How did that happen? What was that like?
Tip 4. Comment on emotions. You seem really excited about that. That sounds stressful. That must have been fun.
Tip 5. Don't force it. If the conversation naturally ends, that's okay. Say, it was nice talking to you, and move on. Not every conversation has to last 30 minutes.
Exactly. Small talk is meant to be light. Don't overthink it.
Mini quiz time. Ready?
Question 1. True or false? You need a perfect opening line to start a conversation.
False. You just need something simple and friendly.
Question 2. Which is better for small talk? Closed questions or open questions?
Open questions. They keep the conversation going.
Question 3. True or false? Most people are waiting for someone else to start the conversation.
True. So be the brave one.
Perfect.
Now let's fix common small talk mistakes.
Mistake 1. Asking only closed questions. Do you like coffee? They just say yes. Fix. What kind of coffee do you like?
Mistake 2. Talking too much about yourself. Small talk is a conversation, not a monologue. Fix. Share briefly, then ask them a question.
Mistake 3. Being too personal too fast. How much money do you make? Wrong. Fix, stick to safe topics at first. Work, hobbies, weather, events.
Mistake 4. Not listening. Planning your next sentence instead of hearing theirs. Fix, listen first. Respond naturally.
Small fixes, big results.
Hi, I'm Maya. I don't think we've met.
Hi Maya, I'm Leo. Nice to meet you. What brings you here today?
I work in marketing, so I wanted to learn more about the industry. How about you?
I'm in tech. I'm mostly here to meet new people and see what's happening in the field.
That's cool. Have you been to one of these events before?
Actually, this is my first one. I'm a little nervous to be honest.
Same here. But hey, we're talking now, so that's a good start.
See? Natural, easy, real. This line is long today, huh?
Yeah, it's always like this in the morning.
Do you come here often?
Pretty much every day. I work nearby. How about you?
First time. A friend recommended it. What do you usually order?
I always get an iced latte. It's really good here.
Nice. I'll try that. Thanks for the tip.
Hi, I don't think we have officially met. I'm Maya from the design team.
Hey Maya, I'm Leo. I'm in sales. How long have you been here?
About 6 months, still learning the ropes. How about you?
I just started last month, so I'm really new.
Welcome. Let me know if you need anything. Happy to help.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Here's your 7-day challenge to practice small talk in real life.
Day 1, say hi to one stranger. Just a greeting. Day 2, ask one open question. How's your day? Day 3, start a conversation with a coworker or classmate. Day 4, compliment someone. I love your bag. Day 5, use the 3-step formula in one conversation. Day 6, practice follow-up questions. Day 7, start 2 conversations in one day.
You don't have to be perfect, just brave.
Now repeat after Julia, one sentence at a time.
Hi, I'm Julia. It's nice to meet you. How's your day going so far? What brings you here today? Have you been here before? That sounds interesting. I'd love to hear more. It was really nice talking with you.
Excellent work!
Now it's time for our word tour.
Here are 10 key terms from today's lesson. Small talk, light informal conversation, icebreaker, a question or comment used to begin a conversation, open question, a question that requires more than a yes or no answer, closed question, a question that can be answered with yes or no, follow-up, an additional question asked after someone responds, observation, noticing and commenting on something around you, networking, building professional relationships, compliment, saying something positive about someone, engage, to connect or actively involve someone in conversation, awkward silence, an uncomfortable pause in conversation. You made it to the end. Well done.
Here's your homework. Start one real conversation this week using the 3-step formula we learned today.
And tell us in the comments, what's your biggest fear when it comes to small talk?
Remember, you don't need perfect English. You just need the courage to begin.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye!